What's happening, Hardscapers? Today I failed. Today I messed up on my sales. I'm going to get into it, all of it today, talking about especially these and not getting my clients them in the very beginning. So these are path lights. As you can see, there's a light just underneath this. It's not plugged in or anything, but I did not sell my clients fully on path lights on one of the biggest jobs I've done this season, and it was the perfect job to do path lights on. Especially because it is a heavy walkway project. It goes out from their main patio and it forks in two different directions. One direction goes to the pond, one direction goes to the fire pit area. And this was a perfect project for path lights. Because of the lengthy walkways that are in this that are not lit up, we added hardscape lights on the fire pit area and on the steps coming down to the patio. But on the initial sales walkthrough with my clients, I talked to them about path lights. I asked them if they had considered it. They'd known about hardscape lights. They'd seen my project with hardscape lights. They were already sold on hardscape lights. But it was path lights when I asked them, have you thought about adding path lights to this? This is kind of the cost that would be associated with adding path lights. And they immediately said, no, I think we're good with path lights. Now I took that and I said, okay, fine. But that was wrong of me. And I knew that was wrong of me. And I knew I'd already pushed this client to their budgeted amount and even well past it as we added a pond to their whole project, as we talked about incorporating a gas fire pit as opposed to a wood burning fire pit, as we talked about hardscape lighting and all of it. I'd already pushed them beyond their budget, and so I just left it as that. We were not going to install path lights on the project. Now fast forward 3 months later after completing the project, and we've got path lights for them. And the reason being is it is too dark at night for them. They want to incorporate path lights. Now, luckily, every year Boxing Day deals come out at my supplier. They try to offload remaining lights, sound equipment, gas fire pits, whatever it may be. And I take that opportunity to look through it and to send specific deals to specific clients saying, hey, in the spring, we can install these for you. This is a one-time deal. Do you want it? Yes or no? I always take that as an upsell process for me to already get jobs booked in to the beginning of the season. This just happened to be one of those products in that deal. I sent it off to my clients, said this would be perfect for path lights. They said, you know what, Mike? It's extremely dark at night, especially along the walkway. I think we're gonna go with path lights now. And now that mistake is on me. I should have, as the expert, sold my clients on these right from the get-go. I should not have put that off. I should have told them, you know what? I've seen this happen before. I've seen clients come back to me and wanting lights where there weren't lights before. I know you're going to want path lights on this. And so just because a client says no to something like lighting doesn't mean they are right. Don't take no for an answer, especially when you know better as the professional. I'm gonna take this as a learning opportunity to not take no as an answer from clients who may not know better than me when it comes to landscape lighting design, when it comes to different features, even if their budget is pushed. Luckily, this is something that I know that I come to the end of the season. When I'm able to get these Black Friday deals, I send them off to clients. I know that these can be phased in. I don't necessarily have to push a client at the very beginning of the project to say, hey, you need this, you need this. I can say, you know what, you might want this now, but you may want this in the future. This is something that can get phased in to protect your budget this year and to then, install it next year. But this is also a good topic to cover because sign up for your supplier's newsletters and they will inform you of when sales are coming, and you can then look at the products that are available to you with those sales and shoot those off to previous clients. Previous clients that have good experiences with you will be more likely to purchase from you again. So if you shoot off these deals and you say just pay for installation or whatever your markup may be on this, it's a good way to fill in holes in your schedule or start off the season strong with these projects that you can add in with phases. Lighting is a perfect one that you're not waiting for the ground to completely dry up so that you can get your shovel in the ground. You can go out and before the season has officially started, you can start doing these small little projects and have money coming in before everything dries up, at least up here in Canada. This is a great way to get your season started and to make some pretty easy sales. It also adds a lot of value to your clients as well. It's not just about improving your bottom line. It's about maybe your client, their budget was maxed out when you first did work for them. But when products are 75% off, this is the perfect time to say, hey, I know your budget was maxed out 1 year ago, 2 years ago when we did your project, but look what I found. I got this great deal for you. This is going to add a lot of value to your outdoor living space. I didn't initially do the landscape lighting install, but this is going to allow you to enjoy your project well into the evening and for many more hours in the day. You need to have this on your project. This is what I can do for you in terms of installation. Should I pick this up for you when it goes on sale? So this is a great way to add value to your clients as well as to make a little bit more money at the start of your season or even at the end of the season. I just want to reiterate that you are the professional. You know what's best for your clients and you need to communicate or find a way to become a better communicator of what is best for your clients and to ensure them that it's not just about selling them and making more money off of them and squeezing them for everything that they've got, but it's about adding as much value as possible to them while they're in transaction with you. This is where I fall short sometimes with my sales, as you notice with this story. I feel for the client. I know that their budget has been pushed and I don't want to push it any further when really I should be communicating better with them and telling them what this is going to do for them, why it's important that they have this, and if they can, they should make space in their budget for it. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below about this and what you think in your sales process. Have you learned the same thing? Have you experienced the same thing? Leave a comment below and thank you for watching. So I just dropped off the path lights to my client. I actually just dropped off one of them so that they can see it, they can touch it, they can feel it. I've held on to the rest of them for the spring when I'm going to go back and install them. And I actually, because of my relationship with this client, because they were my favorite clients that I perhaps have ever worked with, I told them, you know what? The lights are on me. There's just 6 of them. I got such a great deal on them. Lights are on me. Merry Christmas, because I want to foster this relationship. They're extremely happy with their outdoor living space. I did a project for them that I want to do every single time I'm in the field. A pond, patio, walkway, fire pit, steps, lighting, the whole kit, and I want to bring in more clients just like that. So I said, you know what? Lights are on me. I'm going to come out and install them in the spring. Make sure you're nice and happy. And with that, they said, hey, you know what? Our neighbors need some work done. They're actually moving. They saw you working, they asked about you. You need to drop off your card to them because they're moving a little bit ways away and their backyard needs a lot of work done. So go over, drop off your card. Actually, I'll come over and I'll introduce you to them. So lots of value in providing value to your clients in the long term. And I hope that story helps you.